Hello and welcome to Easy Education. I am Ritu Patra and I am back with Polity series. Today is the third series. Previously we discussed about the making of Indian Constitution, about the schedule and about the preamble of the Constitution of India. So in this segment we will study about the parts of Constitution of India. Okay, and meanwhile we will revise the previously read topic also. So let's start today's session. Originally the Constitution contains 395 articles divided in 22 parts and 8 schedules, and at present there are 448 articles, 25 parts and 12 schedules. Okay, so in this segment we will study about the 25 parts. Okay, so the numbering still remains the same, but as when the Constitution is amended, new articles are added and below original article, such as with the suffix a, b, c, etc. For example, we can take that when our Constitution was amended for just adjusting the right to education, so there was Article 20, and for right to education, when we add it, we write it as a new article, that is 21A, correct? So we can see that behind the Article 21 we write now 21A, and 21A is related right to education. Very important article, you should remember it. Next session we will study about the article in details. That time we will remember it, but you should remember it now also, that Article 21A is related to right to education. Okay, so let's begin. Now part 1. Part 1 of Indian Constitution deals with the Union and its territory. Okay, and it related to the Article 1 to 4. Actually it deals with Union and territory of India, formation of new states, alternation of names and areas of existing states, that are all in this part, in part 1. Okay, next part 2, that is citizenship. Okay, so the various provision related to citizenship we can found this part 2, and it relates to Article 5 to 11. Okay, next part 3, that deals with fundamental right. Here we can recall that from where we took fundamental right. We took fundamental rights from USA, right? And this part is very important. Part 3 deals with fundamental right. It includes the Article 12 to 35. Okay, so Article 35 and fundamental, you should know also that Article 32, that is called the heart and soul of Indian Constitution, and that deals with constitution remedies. Okay, the right to amend is include that article. Now next see part 4, that deals with DPSP or directive principle of state policies, right? So part 4 also is very important. Part 3 and part 4 is most repetitive in competitive exam. You should know that part 3 is related to fundamental rights, and fundamental rights are taken from USA. And directive principle, where from we took directive principle? We took directive principle from the Constitution of Ireland, right? So part 4 is related to DPSP and we took it from Ireland. Okay, and now in which article relates to fundamental DPSP? Article 36 to 51. Okay, next article that is 4A. So article 4A was not included in the constitution when it was adopted, but later it was added by 42nd amendment in 1976. Okay, and it contained the duties of citizen, and we took this from, already we said, we took fundamental duties from Soviet Russia. That time it was United States of Soviet Russia, right? So fundamental duties taken from Soviet Russia, and it deals with article 4A and relates to article 51 to 51K. Okay, next, now part 5. So part 5 of the Indian Constitution deals with the Union. In chapter 1 we can see about the executive, chapter 2 about the parliament, chapter 3 legislative powers of president, that deals with the article 123, and chapter 4 the union judiciary, the independent judiciary system of India we can find here. And next, chapter 5 that deals with the controller and auditor general of India, and deals with the article 148 to 151. Now let's see a gist. Part 5 deals with government at the union level, duties and function of prime minister, minister, president, vice president, attorney general, parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and above all the controller and auditor general. Okay, next part 6. So what we see in part 6? Part 6 deals with the state subject. Okay, and it related to article 152 to 237. So what we can find in this part? Part 6 deals with the government at state levels, their duties and function of chief minister and his ministers, governor, state legislature, about the high court, advocate general of the state. So the CAG, that means controller and auditor general, is in states called advocate general of state, right? So here we see all these things. So chapter 1 for general, chapter 2 executive, chapter 3 the state legislature from article 168 to 212. Chapter 4 deals with legislative power of governor, that is article 213, and chapter 5 deals with high court, article 214 to 232, right? And article 6 deals with subordinate court, right? And that also deals with article 233 to 237. That's all for this part. The next, part 7. So part 7 deals with state, but this part was repealed by Constitution Act 1956 by 7th Amendment. Okay, so now this part is not valid actually. Next part 8, that deals with the union territories. Okay, and that deals with the article 239 to 242. Okay, next part, that is part 9, and this part is deal with the Panchayati Raj system, right? And the article relates to this is article 243 to 243O, correct? Actually we know already that this part was inserted after when this part was added by 73rd Amendment in 1992. And it consists in Schedule 11, okay, and it has 29 subjects related to Panchayati Raj, and they have given administrative power. Okay, Next part, that is part 9A, deals with the municipalities. Okay, deals with, and it include the article 243P to 243ZP. Okay, so the part 9A also added by 74th amendment. In Panchayati Raj, that was 73rd amendment in 1992, and municipality was added by 74th amendment in 1992, and it contains new schedule, that is schedule 12, and contains 18 subject. We see that article 30 part 9 that deals with Panchayati Raj contains 29 subject, and part 9A contains municipality, content 18 subject. Okay, and it's related to municipalities. Okay, now part 9B, 9A is related to municipalities and 9B related to the cooperative societies, and it deals with article 243H to 243ZT. Okay, next part, that is part 10. Okay, and next part 10 is related to the schedule and tribal areas, deals with the article 244 to 244A. Okay, so in this segment, the part 9A and the amendments are very, very important and most repetitive in competitive exam. And previously part 9B also asked in CGL, that part 9B is deals with cooperative societies. You should remember this also, because nowadays all of the parts and schedules are very, very important, because we can't predict what the PSC or UPSC will select. So we should grab the knowledge deeply and thoroughly, so that we can attempt any question from the constitution. And I will say that polity is very easy subject. You should take interest in it, and if you revise again and again with tricks and with interest, it will very easy to you. Next part 11. So what is in part 11? So part 11 that deals with the relation between the union and state. Okay, so part 9 deals with the relation between union and state, and it's two chapters. First chapter deals with legislative relation and belongs to article 245 to 255, right? Next chapter deals with the administrative relation. Two type of relation we see here. Administrative relation belongs to the article 256 to 263. Okay, next part 12. So what is in part 12? Part 12 deals with the distribution of revenue between union and state, appointment of finance commission, and we should know that finance commission is related to article 280. Very, very important, and a repeated question also, article 28. Article 28 deals with finance commission. Okay, and what is in this article exactly, and contract liability, etc. we can find in part 12. Okay, in chapter 1 deals with finance, chapter 2 borrowings, chapter 3 property, contract, right, liabilities, obligation and suits, and deals with the article 294 to 300. Okay, next part, that is article 13. Article 13 deals with trade, commerce, intercourse within the territory of India, and it deals with article 301 to 307. Okay, next part, that is part 14. Part 14 deals with service under the union and the states, and it deals with article 308 to 323. Here you can got all the constitutional bodies such as UPSC, the Public Service Commission. Okay, we will read it thoroughly when we will go through the articles. Okay, now part 4A. Okay, so part 4A deals with tribunals Okay, and this include the article 223A to 223B. Next part, that is part 15. Part 15 deals with elections. Okay, and it related to article 324 to 329A. Next part, here part 15 is also important, and most important this part, that is part 14, and we will, here we can get UPSC, PSC, right? Next, part 16, it deals with special provision relation to certain classes. So part 16 deals with special provision relation to certain classes, that means the scheduled castes, the scheduled tribe, okay, and the Anglo-Indian also, and Anglo-Indian representatives. That all deals with the part 16, okay, and it related to article 330 to 342. Okay, next part, that is part 17, and part 17 deals with official language. Here is the most debated part, right? So chapter 1, that deals with the language of the union, and it relates to article 343 to 344. Okay, very important, official language of the union. So, and chapter 2, that is related to regional language, related to article 345 to 347. Okay, I will explain this detail in the next session when I will study about, I will teach you about the articles also. Okay, so next chapter, that is related to the language of the Supreme Court, High Court, and so on. And in this chapter relates to article 348 to 349. Next chapter, that is special directive, and relates to article 350 to 351. Next part, that is part 18, and it is also very important. Part 18 deals with emergency provision. These articles are also very important, emergency provisions. Okay, article 352 to 360. Okay, so next see article 19, it deals with miscellaneous, that means various other acts. And part 20, that deals with the amendment of the constitution. This is also very important. Part 20 deals with amendment of the constitution, that is article 368. Most repeated question, and it's related to 368, and there is also a provision in 32, article 32 also, the remedies to the constitution. Okay, and next article 21. So article 21 is deals with temporary, transitional and special provision, and it deals with article 369 to 392. Okay, and next part, that is part 22, and it deals with short title, commencement, authoritative text in Hindi, and repels. These all include in part 22, and it deals with the article 339 to 395. Okay, so these are all parts. Now we will learn our tricks to remember all the parts, right? So here's the tricks that is easily available in internet. Already I borrowed it from internet. I will not say that I have made it. The trick is you can fly directly from United States using paramilitary special rockets. Okay, so now you will see the tricks. Let's see. You can, you for article part 1, that is union and territories. You can write down this. Okay, can, it deals with citizenship. Then fly, f deals with fundamental right, deals with the part 3. Okay, then d, next d that is part 4, deals with the DPSP, directive principle of state policy, and form that deals with the fundamental duties, part 4a, fundamental duties. Okay, next from United States, that is union, part 5, that deals with union, right? And then states, that means states, part 6, from article 152 to 237. Next, using for union territory UT, that deals with the part 8, right? Next, paramilitary, P for Panchayati Raj institution, that is part 9. Okay, then military, that is for municipality, deals with part 9a. Okay, next, special rocket, so special for schedule, and rocket for part 11, that deals with relation between states, right? Part 11. Okay, so this all for this segment. We will come back with a new session tomorrow. Till then, stay well, keep study, take care, and thanks for watching this video.